This is one of the most painful things I've ever had to write, but I need to know if I've truly become the villain in my daughter's eyes, or if I'm justified in what I did. I, 58 male, have a daughter, Emma, 25 female, who until recently was the light of my life. I raised her, provided for her, sacrificed for her, and promised her that one day she would have the security and support she needed to start her own family. I kept that promise until I discovered something that made me question everything. Not just her loyalty, but the very foundation of our relationship. Let me start at the beginning. This is going to be long, so bear with me. I was married to my wife, Diana, 56 female, for nearly 30 years. We met in college, got married a few years after graduation, and had Emma when we were both in our early 30s. Diana was a woman people admired. Charming, articulate, elegant. Everyone loved her, and I was no exception. I worked hard to give our family a comfortable life. I ran a small but successful real estate development business, and Diana stayed home with Emma in the early years, then later pursued part-time work in art curation. We had a seemingly stable marriage. Sure, we had our rough patches like anyone, but we always seemed to come back to each other. Or maybe I was just naive. Emma was everything to us. Smart, graceful, driven. She was close with both of us, but there was always a deeper, almost secretive bond between her and her mother. I chalked it up to the usual mother-daughter dynamic and thought nothing of it. When Emma got engaged last year to her fiancé, Luke, I was genuinely thrilled. He's a great guy, responsible, polite, and clearly in love with her. I sat them down a few months after the engagement and told them that, as a wedding gift, I was planning to transfer ownership of a small house I owned in a nice neighborhood. It wasn't a mansion or anything, but it was mortgage-free, move-in ready, and in a great school district.